Hello students, hope you are well and also you have given the half yearly or periodic 2 exam properly, and also the puja vacation is now over and I think it is your boards year, so you have not enjoyed a lot. You have enjoyed obviously, but you have not enjoyed a lot apart from the studies. So you were in study, I hope that one. And also today we will start the new chapter, that is the polynomials. Now you have the basic concept of the polynomials in class 9. I have given the basic concept there, that is monomial, binomial, trinomial, like that. Lots of polynomials are there. So first of all, just for the easy recall, what is the polynomial? Polynomial is a function, or actually function, the term of the function is not in your syllabus. Function is in class 11, but just see, this is the function where this is at the form a0 plus a1x plus a2x square dot 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 an x to the power n. This is the where a0 is not equals to 0. Sorry, an will not equals to 0, not a0, an will not equals to 0. So this is the simple form of a polynomial. Now there are some another types of polynomials, that is linear polynomial. Linear polynomial means the highest degree of x will be 1 only. That is, this is the form of the linear polynomial, 3x plus 2. This is the linear polynomial. Here highest degree of x is 1 only. Then quadratic polynomial is there. Highest degree of the polynomial is 2. This is the quadratic polynomial. This type of polynomials are called quadratic. Cubic polynomial, highest degree is 3. So like this. This is the cubic polynomial. Biquadratic polynomial is there, like that. Like that, biquadratic polynomial. So those are some types of the polynomials. We are not going at deep here because you know those from class 9. Now in your syllabus of class 10, the discussion is only on the zeros and coefficients of the polynomials. So what is the zero of a polynomial? Zero of a polynomial is if px is a polynomial, then for a value alpha, or you can take any value. We are taking traditionally alpha is as the value, that is x equals to alpha. For x equals to alpha, if p of alpha is coming 0, then alpha is called the zero of a polynomial. This concept is very much interesting and also very important. The zero of the polynomial. For a value of x, if the value of the polynomial gets 0, then the particular that value of x is called the zero of the total polynomial. Actually, for equation this is called root, and for polynomial it is called 0. Both are same. Just for the polynomial, there at the right hand side no any equal to sign is there. So there it is called the 0, and where the equation, that is the equation equating sign is there, and the equals to sign is there, that is called the root of the equation. Same thing. So here this alpha is the zero of the polynomial. Now students, just for a simple example, if I take here, suppose px is equals to, I am taking 5x minus 3. So we need the value of x equal to how much? For that p of x is coming 0. So let us take p of x is 0. So 5x minus 3 is coming 0. So x equals to 3 by 5. This is the zero of the polynomial. If it is said that what is the zero of the polynomial of that is 5x minus 3, then your answer will be x equals to 3 by 5. That is 3 by 5 is the 0 of this polynomial. Okay. So I think you have understood this one. Now let us approach to another very important concept. Actually on this lots of chapters or lots of subjects are also depending. At the higher mathematics you will see lots of things, lots of concepts are interrelated with this concept, that is the relation between that is zeros and coefficients, Now two parts are there. Number one, that is for quadratic polynomial. Number one, for quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomials are of the form px is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. This is the form of the polynomial, quadratic polynomial. Actually we are giving here equals to sign, but actually this sign is better, colon. So ax square plus bx plus c. Now this is the quadratic polynomial. Here the highest degree is 2 here. So obviously there will be two values of x for that, or two zeros of x for which this bx will coming 0. So suppose x equals to alpha and x equals to beta. Two zeros we are taking here. When the degree is 2, so obviously two zeros will be. Now the relation will be alpha plus beta equals to minus b by a, and alpha beta is equals to c by a. That is the sum of the two zeros is minus b by a. This one, that is, this is b, this is a, minus b by a, and product of the zeros will be c by a. This is the relation between the zeros and the coefficients of the quadratic polynomial. For biquadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial. For cubic polynomial is of the form px equals to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. So here the highest degree is 3. So obviously we will take the zeros 3. 3 zeros will be there. Let alpha, beta and gamma are 3 zeros. Then alpha plus beta plus gamma will be minus b by a. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha will be c by a, and alpha beta gamma will be minus d by a. Similar type with the quadratic equation here, quadratic polynomial here, but here some changes are there. That is, sum of the zeros is minus b by a obviously. Now the sum of the products in pair, that is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, it is coming c by a. And now finally the product of those three is coming minus d by a. So students, you have to memorize those two formulae very well, because those will be required for the higher studies also, and here in both the chapters, this chapter obviously and another chapter, that is the quadratic equation. So in both the cases those formulae are very much important. So this is the basic concept, and what it is there in your syllabus at the polynomials I have given here in this video. At the next video we will discuss about the application of those formulae. So students, today up to this, we will meet at the next class. Thank you.